You know, some might say Minecraft isn't scary, that it is a kid's game, but looking all around the web, it's adults that's being scared by certain monster encounters, and that's what we're going to be getting into today. Coming in at number 10. It used to be beds that were a convenience in Minecraft. Thanks to an update a few years ago, they have now become a necessity for survival. If the players can stay rested, these mobs will never appear. But for those who've gone at least 3 days without sleep, the phantoms come for them. Phantoms are flying creatures that spawn in groups of 6 and swoop down on the player. They are fast, relentless, and will not go away until the player gets some proper sleep. You need at least an 8-hour sleep, okay? At least an 8-hour rest with this one. It's not often that the waking hours are more terrifying than the nightmares that lie beyond the sleeping realms, okay? But Polarsaurus Rex met the Phantom 3 years ago, and man, he was calm. Not like me on my first Phantom encounter, I tell you, but it wasn't that he was really calm. He actually screamed out. Being the first time he hadn't played in 6 years, seeing something like that definitely had him going for a bit. Phantoms are pretty much like stingrays that are in the air. They will mess you up if you get close. Technically, they're still gonna fly after you, so no matter if you get close or not, they are coming for you. Only difference is that phantoms chase you throughout the whole night until you go to sleep. Coming in at number 9, Zombified Piglet. Zombified piglins retain many of the terrifying aspects of the true classic creatures. They are half-rotted corpses that roam the nether aimlessly in a passive state. Should someone ever attack one of these creatures, however, Zombified Piglet in the area will immediately descend upon the player seeking retribution. I know I've had a serious bad time in the nether with some pigmen, okay? And not even just the zombified ones. The only thing more disturbing is having an army of half-rotten piglin attacking the player is the fact that they're initially peaceful. They aren't trying to feed on the player or anything else. They simply wander the nether forever, accidentally hitting them though. Oh man, even when you're just easily walking around the nether not expecting any type of mob, like our good pal Sapnap, he screeches. But I mean, the nether is pretty dangerous, so for you to go and think that you ain't gonna see anything or expect any danger, good luck, mighty crafter. Coming in at number 8, Cave Spider. The standard spiders would be enough to frighten any acrophobe. I mean, look at me, I don't like spiders. But cave spiders take things to the next level. These 8-legged monstrosities have a sickly green tint to their bodies and lurk in abandoned mine shafts. The worst aspect about them is that each bite infects the player's character with poison that eats away at their health, even after they've ran away. Getting mobbed by a pack of these in the mine shaft deep underground is a surefire way to meet a horrible death without the right preparation. Yeah. Without the right preparation, you're definitely going to get killed by these spiders. EBST Minecraft was lighting up his massive cave when a cave spider decided to scare the hell out of him. What a bastard. It even scared the heck out of me. Like I said, I'm not a fan of spiders, but I definitely jumped back when he seen that spider come at him. Coming in at number 7, Husks. Zombies are one of the most basic yet alarming mods in Minecraft. They endlessly stalk the player at night, standing in doorways and groaning in a low, unnerving tone. You know, like the bruh, the bubbled bruh, we've talked about it before. Until the light of the sun fills the sky and burns them to a crisp. Husks are just like their undead counterparts, but have a unique superpower that allows them to stand up to the sun, and they won't catch on fire and disappear like their brethren. Those that are exploring the desert biomes of Minecraft may come in contact with the Husks, and treating them like a normal zombie is definitely a mistake. This variant may move and act like a traditional zombie, but their immunity to sunlight is what makes them a bit of a nuisance. 30 Virus Forever Stranded series on YouTube, this guy legit has a Husk apocalypse outside. But damn, the method they use, it works until the front door opens, and 30 sounds like he's in his teens again, and things just start to get worse. Hence the title, Forever Stranded. Coming in at number 6, Ghast. There are many horrors within the nether, but the worst has to be the giant ghost looking mobs that fly around the caves known as Ghast. The second largest mob in the game, these things are a sight to behold, but when they notice the player, things start to get downright dangerous. Their eyes flash red, they launch a fireball that deals tremendous damage and can shred the player's surroundings. Many players that survive the initial blast will die anyway by falling through the newly created hole in the netherrack onto the lava ocean below. No Pickles captured a bunch of different streamers, PewDiePie being one of them. The Ghast ain't no joke, screaming from legit everybody, if not they rage quit. Midway through at number 5, Invokers. Woodland mansions and dungeons in the depths of the dark forest contain some of the best loot in the overworld. What a player seeks are totems of the undying, but to obtain these powerful artifacts they must face a terrifying enemy, the Invoker. They are a wizard's Harry, practicing the dark arts, villagers driven mad by the magic that they had studied. These sorcerers can summon ethereal Vexes to track down the player and summon rows of fangs from the ground to attack enemies. Getting bitten by a mouth from the great beyond is terrifying experience, to say at least. I wouldn't want to get bit from something from the ground. What are we playing, Pokemon? Is Diglett got teeth now? I'm like, no, I don't want that. And some of these streamers just ain't having it either. While they are raiding, Invokers are just being tossed out left, right, and center. And yes, they will summon Vex on ya. But I will save the Vex for later down low. Coming in at number 4, Skeleton Horseman. The terrifying creature in all of Minecraft has to be the Skeletal Horseman. During thunderstorms, players may occasionally see a skeletal horse standing out in the rain. Given their usefulness as fastest mount in the game, the incredible rarity and immunity to drowning, many players will eagerly rush towards them and saddle up if they get a chance, right? In hopes of taming them, but not realizing it is a trap. When the player gets close, lightning will strike the horse, and 3 skeletons astride, 3 skeleton horses will suddenly appear. Yeah, not just one anymore, now you're dealing with 3. And some of these streamers, they definitely weren't prepared for the skeleton horse. For the first time, some things just happen and you just don't know what to do with your Minecraft life. These skeletons wear iron helmets and carry powerful enchanted bows. Apart from the bosses, it's one of the toughest fights in the game and typically catches players empty-handed, off guard, or without proper supplies to survive, let alone fight back. Coming in at number 3, Baby Zombie. While many players will quickly lose their fears in zombies and even begin crafting elaborate farms to cull for them, the resources and one variation of the zombie that might even throw a monkey wrench in the works is the baby zombie. These mini versions of the adult variations are fast and can fit in 1 block spaces. They are definitely hard to hit and they do damage. Like very quickly they do a lot of damage to you because they're just swinging them arms. They're, like, I call them the ankle biters. It's really what they are. Even professional Minecraft players have had their runs tragically cut short because of these little monsters. Spare your sanity and don't spend too much time considering how they were created in the first place. I know I do not want to know how they were created. Thought of thinking about baby zombies and zombies just hooking up. Coming in at number 2, Vexes. Yeah, we're finally here at the Vexes. As bad as the Invokers are their summoned minions, the Vexes are so much worse. Resembling ghostly illagers with wings and swords, these plasmal creatines are summoned in groups and will relentlessly hunt the player down. These creatures are not unstoppable as they phase through walls, water, lava, fire, and any other obstacles bearing their way to the player. Their presence in the overworld is temporary and they will disappear given time, sufficient damage, or death to the master, but it's not a foe to be taken lightly. These Vex are no joke. Some may call the force to be reckoned with. With Jacksepticeye, he learned the hard way. Poor man just wanted his items back. And finally here at number 1, the Warden. Players have been loving the new Wilds update, and thanks to the massive explorable zones that has opened up underground. However, the deeper players go, the more dangerous things will get, especially if they manage to cross paths with the Warden. These kids met the Warden for the first time in a bad way. The whole screen just goes black and they can't even contain themselves. It sounds like something out of a horror movie. These hulking beasts are perhaps the most imposing enemy in Minecraft, supporting a massive health bar of 500 or 250 hearts worth. They also hit insanely hard and they're both ranged and melee attacks. So yeah, there's really no getting away from the Warden. The only saving grace is that the Warden are completely blind and only can sense vibrations. Players will need to have their wits about them and be sneaky to avoid the terrifying hands of the Warden. But it's not just avoiding the hands, you gotta avoid the sonic booms too, so there's really no getting away from the Warden. You can tell these kids were very scared. My ears were kind of hurt because you literally see they're screaming all over the place, man. It's crazy. But there you have it, crafters. I'm Crafting Jay, bringing you the scary mob encounters. Let us know down low y'all experiences. You gotta champion those who champion you, and I am out until the next one. Peace.